you better look at your own backyard because you have a very serious problem there. Shabu is being cooked. Shabu started during her time. Siya ang magbantay sa akin. May access ako ngayon sa lahat ng documents why she started late.
That there is no Shabu laboratory inside the National Penitentiary. I myself continued cleaning up the National Bilibid Prison of drugs in follow-up operations before I resigned as Secretary of Justice. This anti-drug campaign at the Bilibid eventually culminated with Oplan Galugad. Together with this is a confirmation that there is no Shabu laboratory inside the National Penitentiary. Yes, Mr. President, there is no Shabu laboratory inside the Bilibid prison, not even in the tunnels under it. Those who will search the tunnels will get a whiff not to the smell of cooking.
Ginagawa sa maximum, niluluto po doon. Oh, niluluto doon. Pero lumang tugtugi na siya. Lahat po sa kulungan, alam niya.
Binanggit mismo ni Robentio na yung items niya ay galing sa National Bilibid Prison.
Inamin ni Chu, 2 Chinese nationals ang nag-ooperate pa ng isang maliit na Shabu laboratory sa NBP.
Ito yung sinasabi nating clandestine laboratory. Pag nag-inspect ka, maaaring tanggalin nila.
Isa na yan sa mga gusto namin tumbukin. Kasi rumor yan. I keep hearing about that. Wala pang confirmation. That there is no Shabu laboratory inside the National Penitentiary. To think na even before my time, ay laganap na rin yung mga kalokohan na yan sa loob ng Bilibid. Meron ho bang ginawa dati? Ako po at least I did something.
Kanya-kanyang gang, kanya-kanyang operasyon ng droga. Ito po ang pinulgar ng mga otoridad kaugnay ng umano'y patuloy na pamayagpag ng mga drug syndicates sa New Bilibid Prison.
These drug convicts were able to still transact business. Even if yung mga cellphones nga yan, bawal dapat talaga yan. But meron nga silang mga binabayaran, may kinukurap nila, mga jail guards, mga prison guards, kaya nakakapasok yung mga cellphone.
Sa gitna ng raid, nakunat ang convicted drug lord na si Peter Ko na binasag ang hawak niyang tutor. Nahulihan siya ng mahigit 100,000 piso, hinihina ng droga, Bluetooth at communications gadgets.
Pagdating ko nga doon, nagtanong sa akin ng gwardiya, ano ba gusto mo tirahin? Ha? Talaga sabi ko, ano ba? Gusto mo ba shabu? Ay, hindi ako nagsashabu. Ano ba tinitira ko? Heroin ho ako at saka Demerol. O sige, mga next week, makukuha na namin yan.
Lumabas din po sa intelligence reports na mas matapang pa sa mga gwardiya ng Bilibid ang isang hinihinalang drug lord.
Sa isang kubol, biglang umupo ang isang aso ng may maamoy. Senyales daw na may mga armas sa loob. Nang hukayin ang ilalim ng kubol, nagulat ang mga taga-Bucor nang makita ang nakaimbak na iba't ibang klase ng matataas na kalibre ng baril, mga sumpak at mga ita.
Sa Building 4, nakuha rin ang mga patalim, telebisyon at iba pang kagamitan. Meron din nakuhang 2 Shih Tzu na may 2 tuta pang kasama sa kinumpiska mula sa Building 1. Mayroon ding sex enhancers at mga mamahaling alahas.
Nakakuha rin ng matataas na kalibre ng baril. May long firearms tulad ng carbine rifle at Bushmaster. May mga shotgun, iba't ibang klaseng handgun at kahon-kahon ang mga bala.
May mga nakuhang matataas na kalibre ng baril at nung pangalawa na may mga lumang armas.
Base sa dokumentong nakalap ng ABS-CBN News, maski mga gwardya ng NBP, kayang pagbantaan ni Colanco. Nang sitahin umano ng isang gwardya ang isang inmate na malapit kay Colanco dahil hindi ito nakadamit preso, si Colanco ang pumalag. Pinagmumura ang mga gwardya at binantaan pa ito.
Ang BTV3 or Bilibid Channel. Isa po itong pambihira ngunit napapanahon na oras upang talakayin natin yung mainit na issue tungkol dito sa ating komunidad.
Mahilig kumanta si Herbert Colanco. Halos linggo-linggo ay nagko-concert siya sa Bilibid. Nagkaroon pa nga siya ng album at naging platinum pa.
Kuha daw ito sa loob ng kubol ng convicted drug lord na si JB Sebastian, kung saan makikita sa Sebastian na may kausap na lalaking nakaputi at katabi lang halos si De Lima.
She looks good in the picture. What was she doing in the mansion of JB Sebastian?
Isang dekada na palang problema sa loob ng Bilibid, yung pagkakabit ng pampalakas ng signal ng cellphone at internet. At eto pa, sabi po ng dating hepe ng Bureau of Corrections, noong pa man daw ay nabisto na nila yung pagluluto ng droga sa loob ng Bilibid.
1.5 milyong pisong cash at mga armas ang nakita sa kubol ni Peter Cook na ayon sa Justice Department ay pinakamataas na convicted drug lord sa Bilibid.
Pansamantalang inilipat ng kulungan ng 20 drug lord na nakakulong sa Bilibid. Yan ay matapos mabisto ang mga malamol na kubol nila na nasa loob mismo ng maximum security compound.
Natuklasan ng jacuzzi, Korean-made spa, home theater, stage at cabinet ng mga mamahaling gamit. At nakumpiska rin ang mahigit sa 1 milyong pisong cash, mga armas at droga.
Kasi pagka drug lord ang nasusunod at yung mga mayayaman doon, wala nang masusunod doon. Lahat na lang.
Oo.
Pwede.
Oo.
Would want to come up with the proper legislation to address whatever gaps there are, whatever na mga excesses there are in those police operations.
Hindi rin daw nababahala si De Lima kung di dadalo ang mga pulis sa pagdinig.
They should welcome that. Kung sigurado po sila na above board lahat yan, yan ang aalamin natin. Lahat ba yan above board?
But let me just state also that the President has taken a huge step that no other President has done. That is to identify 5 generals, whether fairly or unfairly. It sends a huge signal that nobody will be exempted. The very fact that mayors, as we saw in the refectory a while ago, and his son are being presented before television is, I think, very important because we're dealing with the perception of extrajudicial killings, but also dealing with the perception that big fish, like generals, are now being accused by no less than the President of the Republic of the Philippines, which is a good sign, at least as far as I'm concerned, with all due respect, for democratic principle or democratic rights. When those 5 generals were unmasked by the President, I heard, and I'm not going to call them bleeding hearts.
Siyempre, may violasyon dyan ng due process. There's still a presumption of innocence. And therefore, they're entitled to be heard. They should not be subjected to trial by publicity.
Saan ako magkuha ng big fish? Bugok kasi ang mga... Sige kung magsulat, kala mo marurunong. Bakit maliit lang? Hoy, I have to invade a country to arrest the drug lords. Bilyonaryo na yan doon, hindi mo makuha yan. I will not name the country, but obviously it is known to you. Ganun yan. Sabi ko na lang, kasi sa kabugukan nito mga... Para bang sinisisi pa ang gobyerno na, where's the big fish? Yung pamaro-maro na, bakit walang... Tarantada ka. Hay, dilibat, tumahimik ka. Pareho ka na sa kaling sa opisina. Wala kayo nakitang, I will investigate you. Then I will file charges against you. Do not pick a fight with me. You will lose.
There's several of them were saying, hey, you violated the rights of this general. My God, I authored the plebs as a mayor, and I said policemen have an extraordinary amount of power under the social contract theory. We provide you with firearms, and when you use those firearms against the citizenry, we have the right administratively to have you suspended, even expelled, and pending appeal, you lose your job. In the same manner that you quoted chapter and verse the Georgian president who removed all the policemen and told them to perform their duties so that they can come back. And that is the point that I'd like to make. There is an effort, lest I be misunderstood right now, to address that problem, and the president has caught. I mean, many of us want to be president of this country. In this, they say there are 24 presidents here in this chamber. I'm sure that is not far from the truth. And I will not be a hypocrite, but I can tell you that as far as I'm concerned, when the President of the Republic unmasks 5 top generals and say, I'm laying it on the line, and 2 of them are going to be charged according to the National Police Commission, and I hope it goes on, that will be a great day in this country, and I'm pretty sure that nobody, including congressmen, senators, or even cabinet members, or governors and mayors who are involved with drugs, will be able to sleep nights, because now people will know that it has been done to the big guys, and therefore it's a time for the poor to have their day in court and to get justice. Thank you very much.